course, yes, when you hear this piece, what comes to mind? It's time for us to connect with you and our environment in terms of cleanliness and how we can make it sustainable for all of us to live in. Welcome, Lagos to Clean Edge. This is your number one program where we, get to take charge of our waste. Yes, we give you tips and insight on, the activities of the Lagos Waste Management Agency, LOMA, and how much effort they have put in terms of, waste management in Lagos State. We're talking best practices in proper waste management for a cleaner Lagos on the show Clean Edge. Welcome, Lagos. My name is Mike James. So today we shall be, taking charge of market waste in order to achieve a sustainable environment. Taking charge of market waste for a cleaner Lagos, making it sustainable for all of us to live in. Now, we understand that in Lagos, markets serve as vital hubs for commerce and community interaction. However, it comes with a challenge. And what's that challenge? Waste management. Now, the Lagos Waste Management Authority, LOMA, is urging market traders to take charge of the waste generated within their premises. And this calls to action was emphasized during a recent sensitization workshop, which was held at LOMA's headquarters in the Ijora Lokma. And this workshop was themed Hygienic Environment, Responsibility of All. Now, this workshop gathered over 200 representatives from various markets in the Lagos Central District, highlighting the importance of collective responsibility in maintaining a clean and hygienic environment. Dr. Muyiwa Gbadigeshi, the Managing Director, CEO of LOMA, during this workshop emphasized the critical role that traders play in ensuring cleanliness. He pointed out that a hygienic environment not only reduces the risk of illness and infection, but it also enhances overall health and well-being, as well as productivity. Now, with markets being frequented by large numbers of people on a daily basis, it is obvious that the potential for disease transmission would be high if proper sanitation practice is not adhered to. Now, the Managing Director of LOMA also stated and emphasized that the cleanliness of a market is what reflects the responsibility of its users. Now, when markets are kept clean, it fosters a safer environment for both buyers and sellers, ultimately leading to a healthier community. So on the show today, we shall be sharing with you some tips for effective waste management, especially in market areas. So if you are a trader, or you've got a shop, or you've got business to do within the market space in Lagos State, whichever market it is, this is for you. So I urge you to sit back, relax, as we, delve into these very vital tips in order to achieve a sustainable environment within the market space. But first, we're going to go on a break. We'll take a message from our partners, LOMA. When we return, we shall begin the conversation.
Stop it! Yes, you don't do it. Indiscriminate dumping of refuse into drainage channels is prohibited in Lagos State. It has to stop. Henceforth, it's zero tolerance for building or erecting structures on drainages, setbacks, and alignments in Lagos State. Government is doing its best to make our environment clean and safe. As responsible citizens, we too should play our part to sustain it. Dumping of refuse into drainages, canals, or gutters destroys our roads and drainage systems, causes flooding in some areas, and poses great dangers to lives and damage to our public structures. Desist from disposing refuse into drainage channels and canals. It's damaging to the image of Lagos State. Remember, there are laws and regulations guiding the disposal of waste in Lagos State. Offenders will be prosecuted according to the law. Do the right thing. Use refuse bins, not canals, gutters, or drains. Dispose waste responsibly. Protect our drainage system. Contribute to a safer environment for us all. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe Office of Drainage Services, announcer.
If you ask me what a team of heroes look like, I would say people committed to creating a clean and beautiful state. After all, what's there to love about living in a dirty and harmful environment? That's why at LOMA, we built an exceptional team with people like the fearless Binga who picks up waste from your house and streets, the sweet Musa who navigates all waste to the landfills, Iya Dupe, the super cleaner who saves our roads from litters, And of course, our magical recycler, Atinuke, who converts waste to wealth. Everyone at Loma is committed to keeping Lagos clean in every way for a safer and healthier Lagos. Loma, a league of heroes. Keep Lagos clean.
Lagos Cleaning Edge is the show here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. And of course, this program is brought to you by the Lagos Waste Management Authority, LOMA, in partnership with Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. So today we're focusing on the market environment and, how to, keep it clean and make it sustainable. But first, let me remind you that it has rained out there and extra caution is expected. Traffic still looking pretty much favorable despite the rains along the major corridors. Of course, I can tell you Lagosians are taking their time and it's a Saturday morning, it's something to expect. But let's look through the Ekpe corridor. This one just popped in, talks about an encouraging movement from Mojoda connecting Itamaru down to Itaupo Ayetoro. Impressive movement also continues from Ayetoro through General Hospital to link the T junction all the way to K2. So free flow also from the T junction through Alaro City, Eleron down to Eleko with no cause for alarm, no issues at all. So that was a case of a multiple accident. That was during the 8 o'clock hour, 8:49 precisely. This report came in and talks about a multiple accident involving a loaded truck that fell on two mini buses at Penn Cinema. Ooh, okay, police officers on ground, casualty is taken to the hospital, but effort is on to have the vehicles involved in that accident recovered as quickly as possible. So it's busy in and out of Old Abeokuta Road for now. So let's be on the lookout. We're expecting more news regarding that. And taking a detour to the Bariga-Yanoro corridor, I can tell you now that traffic movement from Yanworo through Ilaje Yulag waterfront to link Adekule looks good. The return journey from Adekule to Yanworo is equally a good one. And navigating Bagada, Charlie Boy, that stretch looks good to ply. A return journey from Charlie Boy to Bagada equally looking very good. Now from the Bariga corridor precisely, movement along the stretch of Deeper Life, Dia Street down to Bale is a good one. And the stretch of Bale into Bariga roundabout down to Yulag Gate equally looks very good inward and outward. So that's it basically. Lagos. Let's see if we can take one more. Just one more report. Okay, so this one here talks about the Agege Penn Cinema corridor. That's Old Abeokuta Road by Okoba underneath Total Bridge in Wada Blegba. An accident involving a truck that fell on two minibuses. Men of the police force on ground, other relevant authorities too, and all hands are on deck to ensure normalcy is regained along that corridor. But it's quite busy along Old Abeokuta Road in and out for now. All right, so that's some house cleaning for you. But let's get into the conversation proper. Tips for effective waste management in markets. Of course, there's no way we can talk about waste management without bringing in waste segregation, recycling, and the others. So we'll begin with proper waste segregation. So Loma has come out to advise traders that they should make it a standard practice to separate waste at the point of generation. That's the advice Loma is, dishing out to traders, market men and women. And of course, getting a bin is the first step in order to achieve waste segregation. We have special type of bins for market men and women that would be strategically, placed in market corridors. Segregation of organic waste like food scraps and vegetable peels, and of course recyclables such as plastic bottles, cans and paper, as well as general waste that doesn't fall into these categories. There should be some form of, segregation of all this type of waste. And this system allows for effective recycling. It reduces the burden on dump sites minimizes environmental pollution, and discourages the presence of pests such as rats and flies, which thrive in mixed waste. Now, Loma is also saying, okay, how about you engage only authorized waste collectors, the PSP operators? Well, it's a mandate, it's mandatory, so it's not an appeal this time because it is now a mandate. It's mandatory. We are all mandated, whether you're a market man or a woman, or you're just a regular tenement in Lagos. It is mandatory for you to patronize only authorized waste collectors, which are the PSPs. Now, engaging Loma accredited private sector participants, PSPs, is critical to ensuring that waste is disposed of through safe and regulated channels. The act of patronizing illegal cat pushers often leads to indiscriminate dumping, which results to blocked drainage systems and environmental degradation. So, the mandate is for you to engage PSPs because they're trained and monitored by Loma, and this provides a reliable and responsible solution for waste evacuation. So that's the second tip as a market man, woman, or a regular tenement in Lagos. Engage only authorized waste collectors, which are the PSPs. And let's look at prompt payment for waste services. It has a very great impact. But we do not know, we do not tend to, think in this direction. Timely payment for waste evacuation services ensures that PSP operators have the resources to continue operations. This is what keeps them in the business. So most times when you complain that they do not come around, the question you should ask yourself and the people around you is, do you pay your PSP bills on time? Do you pay promptly? Because timely payment for waste evacuation service ensures, this guy stay in the business without any form of interruption. So delays or non-payments can result in accumulated waste. It poses health hazards and it damages the market's reputation as well. But when you pay promptly, it supports the broader goal of sustainable waste management across the city. We'll be sharing with you more tips, Lagos, but we'll have to go on a break. We'll take a message from Loma. When we return, we'll be serving you more traffic news and more tips. We'll be connecting with one of our live motorbike reporters who will be, giving us the latest from around the metropolis. Stay here with us.
Stop it! Yes, you don't do it. Indiscriminate dumping of refuse into drainage channels is prohibited in Lagos State. It has to stop. Henceforth, it's zero tolerance for building or erecting structures on drainages, setbacks, and alignments in Lagos State. Government is doing its best to make our environment clean and safe. As responsible citizens, we too should play our part to sustain it. Dumping of refuse into drainages, canals, or gutters destroys our roads and drainage systems, causes flooding in some areas, and poses great dangers to lives and damage to our public structures. Desist from disposing refuse into drainage channels and canals. It's damaging to the image of Lagos State. Remember, there are laws and regulations guiding the disposal of waste in Lagos State. Offenders will be prosecuted according to the law. Do the right thing. Use refuse bins, not canals, gutters, or drains. Dispose waste responsibly. Protect our drainage system. Contribute to a safer environment for us all. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe ni o, Office of Drainage Services. Announcer.
I need you. You need me. Together we can make Lagos clean. Make sure you throw away your dirt properly, not inside canals, to avoid flooding on our roads when it rains. Lagos Traffic Radio say keep Lagos clean, moving Lagos forward.
All right.
Hello.
It looks like the network is not, being friendly at this time. I don't know, but I'd love to have it change your location so we can, have that conversation. 0915 387 7127 and 0915 387 7127. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Go on. You're on.
This is Story Badmos, calling live on the incident scene at Agege Cinema.
Okay, talk to us about it. What's the latest?
So, where the trailer fell from the bridge, the mini bus under the bridge.
Okay.
Right now, I'm speak to you. It's not affecting traffic.
Oh, not affecting traffic.
Workman and other security agencies are on ground, managing the situation.
Okay. Okay. All right then. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, so that's one of our live motorbike reporters there. So, giving us heads up on the latest, what's happening. So I understand it's not affecting traffic, okay, in any way. So this happened underneath the Penn Cinema Bridge. A trailer fell. A head fell from the bridge, or how? Well, on 2 mini buses, and situation under control. So that's the latest. That's the news. But we'll be getting more feeds from the traffic managers as well as the motorbike reporters out there. All right, so back to the conversation. It's Cleaning Edge, and this is Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. So we're looking at market sanitation, how to go about it, keeping the environment clean and making sure that waste is disposed of properly and well managed. Regular and periodic cleanups is also very important. Daily cleaning is pretty much essential, and marketers should also schedule monthly or quarterly cleanup exercises. My executive producer is Tayo Akole. Cleaning Edge will come your way again next week. But don't forget to tune in to Ojúṣe Loma on Wednesdays. Yes, Wednesday during the Yoruba Belt at exactly 3 p.m. Yes, connect with Loma on the show on Wednesday as well. And of course, Saturdays at exactly 9:15. But you'll then have yourself a wonderful weekend and a bright week ahead. My name is Mike James.